So I picked up these fancy floodlights here, and I didn't have access to mount it into my file folder. But with just a few minutes, we took this 16-inch nut rivet tool and made access to mount these without any problems. Let's check it out. There are many instances where you do not have access to put a nut on the back side, or your material's too thin to tap or weld a stud on it. And that's where a 14 or 16-inch nut rivet tool comes into play. So basically all you need to do is take the area that you want to mount your light bar or whatever it may be, drill the appropriate size hole in it that's just big enough to fit on the nut zert but not exceed that collar on it. And so now that we've got our hole drilled into it, you would then take your nut zert, and you can get that in zinc flavored or the chrome finish on that. So at that point, what you would do is press it in. Then you take your nut rivet tool and then compress the legs on it, which will in turn compress those splines. And now you've created a nut as a backer without actually using a nut. So now you can take your hardware as well as your component and screw it directly into it. So now you have a mating surface, and a 5/16 grade 8 bolt is somewhere about 14, 15 foot-pounds maximum. And we actually tested this, and I got about 50 pounds before this nut zert actually spun. So we'll do that again if you'd like to find more on that. But at this point, this is definitely within the withstandings of this nut zert or the hardware. But reality is it gives you a way that you can mount your component to an area that you would have no other access beforehand. So a super sweet tool, and if you want to find more details on it, check it out, the link down below. Now this is a 16-inch, and this comes with an M3 all the way up to an M12, 832, 1024, 4/16, and also all the way up to a 1/2x13. So it's a super awesome kit, especially in the automotive, aviation, watercraft, on or off-road. Hey, this thing is so handy. So check it out, the link down below.